Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to go over some basic tips and tricks on how to make your figures look even better very fast and very quick. This is going to be a tutorial based video, not really much of a custom video, even though I am customizing a figure, but I hope you enjoy. If you're new to the channel, I'm doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, so make sure you subscribe down below. Ring that notification bell so you know when I make a new video. I make mocks and all kinds of cool custom figures all the time, so definitely hit that and join the family. So first thing we're going to do for this blue Elite Battle for the Ring figure is we're going to take him outside and spray paint his armor pieces. So we're going to take off the actual body pieces itself. So we're going to hit everything that's blue with a nice red oxidized primer, and this is going to basically change the color without adding too much. Basically change the color very fast instead of sitting there and painting each individual thing. But if you want to paint each individual thing, go for it, but I like to do my stuff fast. And when we're done hitting it all with that, we're going to hit it with a gloss clear coat. This is going to seal the paint in way better, just so when you're putting it back on, you don't scuff it up that much. So I spray paint all of my figures, or not all of them, but most of my figures, and that just makes it so much easier and faster, and it sticks on a lot better than some of the craft paint that you can use traditionally. Not the most expensive of paints to customize my figures, but because I use this clear gloss primer, I don't have to worry about that because this stuff will seal it in there very well to where I can rub on it for a long time before paint's gonna start to rub off. So I'm gonna go outside and do that right now. Alright guys, so that's what the Elite looks like right now, with just the basic spray coat on. And honestly, it doesn't look bad. There are a few spots that when you're re-putting on the figures that always kind of wear off, and that's on these arm pieces. I don't know why that is, but it just kind of happens. So the best thing to do is either cover it up with some kind of a silver or try to recreate the color. This is a pretty similar color, and I'm going to put a small amount on that arm piece just to try to cover it up a little bit. I do not want to put a lot on here, a very small amount. So I just dab my brush and I'm going to lightly put it on. So if you do make a mistake, you can use the craft paint, is what I use to kind of cover up your mistakes, so you don't have to go back outside and spray paint the whole thing. It's not going to look 100% perfect, but it's going to help a lot. And when you put a wash on it, you're not going to be able to tell much of a difference really. So just a few more spots here, and there we go. Already a little bit better, and it's a little bit nicer. So when I'm making these figures, I go for very, very basic things. Obviously, if I was putting a Spartan helmet on the side, I would be customizing the Spartan helmet, cutting out the grooves, and then attaching it to the shoulder blade. And then, so basically I would take it out and paint it first and then attach the helmet. But since we're basically just copying a figure and putting a different base coat on it of paint, we're gonna wanna really keep the simple things. First, to improve your figures really easily is adding some undershadow. And what undershadow is pretty much where the lights would be coming out in this figure, and it's gonna give it a lot more depth and detail. So we're gonna take some metallic blue paint here, and I like to just flip my can over and then just kind of open it up like that. And I just pick a little bit of paint because we don't need much at all. And it saves me from wasting paint by just dumping it on a piece of cardboard, and then, yeah, it's just way easier. So you wanna very carefully take your blue and put it right underneath one of these spots right here, and that's going to act as a light is coming out. I don't know if you can see that very well. That's going to act as a light is coming out from his armor, and it makes a really, really cool effect. So we're going to do that to quite a few spots here. And really take your time. If you mess up, you're going to have to probably repaint the whole figure, and that's a lot of work. These notches right here actually glow up as well. So I'm going to add a little bit of paint in there. So now he has 3 spots that are actually glowing. You can do the same thing for the legs too. It also helps to look at pictures and reference pictures as well. So now that we have the base coat of blue on there for all the lights, and we have those spots all figured out, we're going to add some black to this piece. And basically there's a few spots that can really get covered to make the figure look way better. So I have my giant can of black here because I use so much black paint. I just bought a giant can a long time ago. So this middle piece in the chest is a good spot to really get covered up, and it makes it look way nicer. Take your brush and very carefully go over it. But see how it adds that little line effect in there? It might be kind of hard to see on camera, I apologize if it is. But that actually looks really good when the piece is all said and done, especially with this armor. Also a few more pieces, this upper piece right here. It's kind of hard to explain the legs, so I'll just show you. But it's like this little groove that are on these figures that they have like an upper lip on their leg piece. And do that piece as well. Kind of looks like that. And I think that looks pretty good too. So do the other side here. Now this character has a little bit more depth and detail in his arms, or in his legs and his chest. And you're also going to want to go over these pieces a few times with the black paint to really solidify that dark color in there. But we're not quite done yet. To do a little bit more, we're going to do this first piece on the shoulder pauldron. So you're just going to want to take your brush and very carefully do this next shoulder piece. Sorry if not getting on camera super well. I have a hard time with my camera. I always show like the back of my head in my videos, and it's very, very frustrating when I'm editing. And I hope you guys don't mind that too much, but I try my best not to do that for you. There we go. So we have the leg piece, middle chest, and that shoulder pauldron done. You can also do some pieces on the, you can do pretty much whatever you want. There's a piece on the side we also have to get to. And I'm just going to customize this little piece right here. So then we have that one spot that's kind of black, and that will wrap all the way around. So I'm gonna finish going over these black spots a few times, wrapping it around, and we'll be on for the next part. So now that we have the other base coats on, and I did a little bit of black here and then 2 blue dots up on the top of the helmet, as you can see. One more step, and that's it for this part, or 2 more steps, sorry. But we are going to add a silver dry brush, and this is optional. If you're adding a silver dry brush, basically the figure's been through battle. That's pretty much it. If not, don't add the silver dry brush if you want them to look brand factory new. So all you do for this, tip it over, smooth it out, take a brush, okay, load up the brush. It's kind of a small brush for this, and then take a cloth and kind of wipe off a majority of the silver. Then you're gonna go with the silver and very lightly and carefully apply it. You want to add it very thinly and not too heavily. This is going to make the character look worn and a little battle scarred, and that's kind of good. And if you use a metallic silver like I am, it's going to really make it pop out a little bit more. You can just kind of repeat this process over and over again, and it's going to help the figure look way nicer. That's really about it for doing basic figures. When you're doing a figure, you don't have to make it insanely, you don't have to make a Spartan Slayer every time. Just having a few custom figures really makes your unit of figures way cooler. And I don't normally make custom figures unless I'm making a video. For someone who's not doing YouTube and just really likes to collect these things, which I like to collect these things too, like that was too much paint, having a few extra customs is really nice. Hopefully this video helps out some people, is kind of the goal. So I'm gonna finish putting silver all around him, and then we're gonna get on for our next part, which is a wash. All right guys, so now we have the figure pretty much where I want him to be, and now I'm going to give him a black wash. And black wash is just black water, water and black paint, and basically all you do is soak the figure in it really quick, and then you take him out. That's pretty much it. It's not very hard, just have to let him dry. So you have your paint, put them in your little tray or whatever you use, dab them around and lift them out, and there we go. So actually this black wash is really thick for some reason. I think it's because there's not a lot of water in it, so majority of the paint's still on there. So if that happens, it's really simple to fix. All you have to do, because if I did this, it would look really kind of dark in a lot of spots. So just kind of take your paper towel and just kind of dab it around to get rid of that dark effect. You don't want to completely show off. You don't want the armor to be oversaturated by all of the dark wash that you just put on. You'll still get it in all the nooks and crannies if you do this, which is important. But yeah, so now all you do is you let your figure sit and dry, and then he'll look way more detailed and textured. Alright guys, so that's it. That is the simple little tutorial on how to just customize your figures a little bit to make them look better. And if we get up close here, you can kind of see the difference already. Obviously, when I put on this glossy coat of sealant, like I said before, you can rub this stuff a lot and basically it's not going to come off, and it's going to keep your figures, painted figures, protected. And that's going to help just make them last longer and make them so you can use cheaper paints without having to go out and buy these army painters and all that. Even though army painters really good paint for figures, this looks pretty good. So I like all the little details, and the black wash makes this figure look fantastic, I think. And I want to know what you guys think down below. Do you want more of these videos? Do you want to see more, like how I make Spartan Hunters even more detailed, or maybe how I make some grunts or something like that? Let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see more of these tutorial based videos, and if you like this video. If you did like this video, hit a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We're doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, so one person's going to get a very cool customized figure or a customized mock. I'm not sure which one I'm doing yet. Definitely hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you know when I make a new video. That helps the channel out a ton, and one of the best ways to support the channel is just watching the videos. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.